So if your son lives in your house and he gets a fiance or he gets married, is he not supposed to move out with his new wife? That's what I want to talk about today. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. I'm the She in Sheality TV, and first things first. If you are subscribed to this channel, where I talk mainly about reality TV goings-on, you might like my other channel that I recently started. It is purely social commentary, well, social and lifestyle commentary, and it is called Brain Candy. I'll leave the link to that channel in the description of this video. Now let's get back to reality. Okay, so in the 90-day tell-all, we learned that Colt and Vanessa got married, okay? They snuck off and got married, but who didn't kind of expect that? Anyways, in this episode of 90 Day Diaries, Debbie has decided that she wants to look for a place of her own. Now, I'm thinking, am I wrong, or did Colt not live with Debbie? Like, the house that they live in, does that not belong to Debbie? That's not Colt's house. That's Debbie's house, right? So why is Debbie moving out? I don't get it. I'm confused. So she goes looking for an apartment, and she finds a really nice place, and kind of like, I feel like when you live in a house, you have no idea the cost of rent for apartments, but rent is the equivalent of a mortgage, right? So getting off topic for a second, if you've got the down payment for a house, you might as well buy a house rather than pay rent, right? If you don't have a house down payment, then okay, fair enough. You can't afford to buy a house. But yeah, I'm having trouble understanding why Debbie is looking for an apartment when she clearly, probably at some point in the past, put down a down payment on a house, right? I can't imagine that that's Colt's house, because Colt don't work. I've never seen Colt work. I mean, they say that he's some kind of a computer something, but this dude doesn't work. And from what I can see, Vanessa doesn't work either. So maybe that's why Colt's keeping the house, because he doesn't work. He's getting 90-day money, and Vanessa's getting 90-day money, but Debbie's getting 90-day money too. And she's probably drawing some kind of a pension, I would expect. But anyways, so Debbie looks at an apartment, super nice place. She's looking for a 55 and up kind of building, right? Because she doesn't want no kids, no pets, no whatever. But I feel like, why would you want a 55 and up? And you know what? I'm happy for Debbie. I feel like she should move out, or she should be on her own, right? On the one hand, I feel like she should stay in her own house and make Colt and his wife move out. And on the other, I feel like Debbie needs a fresh start. I feel like Debbie getting out of that dusty old house would give her a new lease on life. Like, clearly she's older than 55, or so she says. I think she's like 60 or 62 or something like that. But she needs a fresh start, whether that is moving out of her own house or kicking out her grown-ass son and his wife and fixing up the place for herself. Anyways, so she goes and she looks at a new apartment, and the rent on this apartment is $2,000 a month. Now, I think I guessed that. I think it's like 2 bedrooms. It's a really nice place. She's got in-suite laundry and the whole deal. But yeah, $2,000 a month. Needless to say, that made her gag. So she goes home and she talks to Colt and Vanessa about the fact that she's looking for a new place, and she looked at an apartment that day and the rent was like way out of her price range, and they agreed to help her find a place. So I'm like, okay, wait, again, I'm confused. If Colt and Vanessa are living in Debbie's house, Colt and Vanessa should be paying Debbie's rent in the new place. Yes? That's what I think. Anyways, that's pretty much all that happens with Debbie. She's excited that she's, like I said, going to be getting a new, fresh start, which is great for her. I think she needs that. I think she needs to get out from under Colt, not the other way around. Let Colt sink or swim on his own, right? He's grown. Let him do his thing, leave him alone to make good with or destroy his own life. She doesn't need to have anything to do with either. Let's talk about Ash. Remember that dude, the Australian dude, who crashed and burned trying to teach women about relationships and men? This guy is now teaching men, God help us all, trying to teach men about relationships and how to be a good man in a relationship. Like, seriously, you can't make this shit up. The last time we saw him, he was, like I said, crashing and burning, teaching women about relationships. In this episode, that's pretty much all that happens with him. And he sees his son and whatever. And I just think, I feel like with 90 Day Diaries, a lot of these people, we don't give a shit about, right? It's interesting to see Debbie looking for an apartment, but I could not possibly care less about this Ash dude. And I don't know, maybe you care about Ash. I don't happen to. So I find that in 90 Day Diaries, a lot of the people that are in it, I just fast forward past because it's boring. It's hella boring. But yeah, you kind of have to pick and choose with that one. It's not as exciting as Happily Ever After, but meh, you be the judge. That's all I got for 90 Day Diaries for today. Thanks for watching.